Hey YouTube, I'm back. It's the Noob. Welcome back to the Noob Show, and this is episode 2. So this past month, I've actually been like a really busy little gamer, which is kind of hard now since I'm married and have like a kid, so I can't like game all the time. But I was able to complete and play both South Park Stick of Truth and Watch Dogs, which I'll talk about. Probably just Stick of Truth this week, and I'll probably talk about Watch Dogs next week since I have a lot to talk about. And then on top of that, I took part in a Mario Kart 8 tournament over last weekend. So since the last time I talked to you. That was hosted by one Christina June, who has a YouTube channel on YouTube. And it was a fantastic little tournament. It was nothing real big or anything like that. We just playing for ranks. I came 6th overall, so in our top 10. So I think there was like, I want to say it was like 100 people. And it was a fun, good time. Christina was racing away in her cat car and Princess Rosalina. And I had my friend Andrew, and we raced back and forth. And then towards the end, I did some one-on-ones with Christina. She pretty much smoked me, minus a couple times. But I'm the noob, so it's okay if I get smoked every once in a while. So there was that. And then let's move on down to South Park. Go to a friendly town of mine, with friendly faces everywhere. Hopeful folks with simple temptations. I really enjoyed the Stick of Truth. If you're a South Park fan, it's a must-have, like must play. It's actually kind of funny because apparently Matt and Trace they never like mapped out South Park before. So, for example, if they were like at Cartman's house, the kids would be at Cartman's house, and if they went to the school, they just cut to the school. And this game actually needed them to actually have a map of South Park, so they actually had to map out South Park for the first time. But anyways, very fun game. It's got the raunchy South Park humor. The basic plot of the game is literally the kids are, playing a game. They're just being kids, and that's usually where the best episodes came from. They're playing like a game of like D&D, I suppose, where half the kids are elves and half the kids are human, and they're in a epic battle for the Stick of Truth, which is just a stick, just a normal day average stick, but with their imagination looks like fantastic and sparkly, and whoever controls the stick controls the universe, according to Eric Cartman. So as I said, it's an RPG, and it's one of my. I'm kind of picky when it comes to RPGs, and the type of RPG is like I can't think of the word, but like it's an action-based RPG where you can control combat based on time hits. You have time hits. So if someone attacks you, you can hit A, and your character will block. And then on top of that, when you attack someone, you can hit A to get additional hits in, or hit X for stronger attacks, which you have to use against like armor and whatnot, which was fun, which is really good. It's a low-level RPG, so the max level you cap is like 15, which was fantastic. And the game itself is just like an episode of like South Park. Like gameplay and cutscenes run like smooth together. There's no like difference. You know how you play like certain games and like the cutscenes like look way better than the actual like gameplay itself. Just runs in like high resolution and like way better. Well, there's nothing like that for South Park. One of the things I didn't like though was not being able to go back to certain areas. I hate it when games do that, especially when there's like collectibles in those areas, and you can't go back to collect said collectibles, which means to get an achievement for having everyone on Facebook in the game, if you miss someone and you can't go back to the area that they're in, that means you have to start a new game and collect everyone all over again. That's extremely annoying. That's extremely annoying and extremely uncalled for. But outside of that, the game is really fun and really good. Really good RPG on its own right. If it wasn't South Park and it was just another game that had the same RPG mechanics, it would still be a really, really fantastic game. So, South Park Stick of Truth gets my official stamp of approval. I really recommend that you pick it up. And then that would be it for that section. And then this Monday, Nintendo made two huge announcements for two of their franchises. I'm a little bit behind, but whatever. They introduced 3 new characters for Super Smash Bros. 4. I guess it doesn't have a subtitle, for 3DS and Wii U coming out this year. The first new character was Lucina from Fire Emblem Awakening, and the second one would have been, I guess, Captain Falcon, who was a returning character, and then the third one being Robin, who was the player character, or tactician, if you will, from the same game. And I just gotta say, with these videos that Nintendo is making, they had one for Kid Icarus when they introduced Palutena, and like the one for Punch-Out, they're like quite good and quite fantastic. Nintendo really needs to make like a small, like, I don't know, TV series or like cartoon or like videos, like connecting these videos together, because of all the effort they're putting into, that's what it should lead into. But the video itself was also exciting too. When Lucina's fighting Captain Falcon and like losing, and then Robin gets introduced, and then they start playing Together We Ride and the music in the background, that was fantastic and made me giddy like a little schoolgirl who just got asked to the prom by her crush. It was fantastic. I love the video. So happy about those characters, and I'm so happy about having another like strong female character into the Smash Brothers universe. So you should check that video out. I'll leave it in the description below. And then Nintendo introduced new stuff for their remake of Ruby and Sapphire, which is titled Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And the news they introduced for that was they showed like new artwork for like the gym leaders and the trainers. And then they also showed us off the new Mega Metagross, which looks kind of cool. It has, I believe, the Sharp Claws ability, which is kind of neat. And he looks cool. I'm sure Roy will put some pictures of it in the video for us for some of the news I talked about today.
Of course.
And then on top of that, even though people like speculated, and we know from the magazine called Koro Koro magazine, I believe that's what it's pronounced, the Japanese magazine that leaks Pokemon all the time, confirmed that we'll have secret bases again. Secret bases were freaking awesome in the original, the third gen series. That was one of my favorite things about it. Decorating your bases and then saving your trainer so your friends could battle them later with their copy of Ruby or Sapphire.
I never understood that part.
And then, so you can like decorate your base to look like a gym, so people can go in there and, oh, you must be a gym leader. It's not a secret base. This is a new gym that you don't get a badge for, because it looks so close to a new gym. And then there's also Poké Dolls, I believe. Yes, Poké Dolls, which was something that they had in Gold and Silver, but they took out for some reason. So that's nice to have. And that was it for Nintendo's like big, huge news this week. That I was concerned with anyways. I mean, there was some other news that I discovered that I kind of want to talk about, but it was all like rumors and speculation, so much to that. So for this week, Rory will actually be on the spotlight for a little bit and talk. I was going to do one of my collection piece for my Platinum membership. Which, by the way, the prizes for this year's Platinum membership for Club Nintendo was the absolute, like, the worst. I mean, I shouldn't really complain because I guess we're getting stuff for free. But, like, to get Platinum, you need like 600 coins. And then Nintendo gave us free, like, a free game. So they gave us, so it was like, it had like the WarioWare game that was out, which is like $30, which would have net you like, I don't know, 30 coins at most. So that's all I have to say about that topic. But anyways, I'm gonna turn you over to Little Kid Rory. All right, we're back with Little Kid Rory with the Little Kid Rory hour. Even though it's not really an hour, it's just Little Kid Rory corner. And Rory, normally you guys don't see Rory because he's usually recording and he's the fantastic editing with his mad editing skills. So today Rory's gonna share with us his new laptop that he picked up, so editing will be easier for him. So take it away, Rory.
It's my birthday today. I just turned 16, so feels pretty good about that. So, the company is called Gateway. Fun fact is that this used to be with, HP, but HP has actually been losing a lot of profit lately, and because of that, Gateway went into its own laptop and PC building. So now we have this. This is like an amazing computer. I'll just show off some features, I guess. So this is a front. It's a nice white cover. I really like it. I'm probably going to get a seal for it to protect it. The back just shows you the processor. It also has a mic jack right here, so you can input audio right there if you need to. It has 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is amazing because the laptop I used to edit on only had like 1.5, 1.7, so it was slow as crap. So I can actually do a lot more effects, a lot more stuff on here. It's also an i5 processor, so it's actually really good. So this is what the inside looks like. You have all the cool stuff. The webcam records in 1080p. It shows in 1080p. You can do HD. It's on Windows 7 because Windows 8 sucks. Don't go to Windows 8. And then you just have all the facts about your 8 gigabytes RAM, processor. It has 7,500 gigabytes on it. So this is my laptop I'm going to be recording on. And then you just have the SD card, micro SD card, and the audio jack right here. So that was my computer. It was actually a really awesome birthday present. I've been wanting a new laptop. Actually, the laptop I was using wasn't even mine. It was my mom's. So I'm really happy to have my own now. I can do my editing on it. I can do my games on it without having to take up her stuff. So I want to thank my mom and dad.
Well, that's pretty much wraps it up for this week's episode. If you liked it, then like us. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more and get updates of what we do. I'll have new videos every week. Also follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And then leave a comment in the comments below. What did you like? What you didn't like? Was the video too long? Was it too short? Share your thoughts. I can't improve the show without any input. So till next time, get out there and make the internet your bitch.